Okay, we're back with your boy Horrendous Misplays, and we're going to continue our Byzantium file. Now, it is a bad misplay because we lost some political power, we lost some war support. That's not going to be all that big of a deal in the long run. The opportunity to attack Bulgaria, it would be nice doing it earlier, but ultimately we're going to be dragging in the Great Powers anyway. So it's not as big of a deal as perhaps I made it out to be. In the meantime, we can take a bunch of these troops and get ready in greater detail for the Allied counterattack when inevitably we enter the war. So that's good news. We'll also queue up some more infantry because we're going to need it. And you know what? I like cavalry despite my better instincts. So, there we are. Bodie McBoatface is going to be out very shortly. And it looks like February the 9th is going to be when we have our war kickoff. And that's just fine. It's not a problem. We're going to stick you on the island. In fact, we're just going to pile you guys everywhere. Oh, got all this time on our hands. Why wouldn't we? There we are. I think it may be profitable to disperse our boys a little bit less here. Maybe pull a couple back. I don't really care if they take that island. It's not worth anything to me. Same with this island. I think that's Cephalonia or something. In fact, that is Cephalonia. Not that it really matters. Alrighty. Now we just need some counterattacking forces in Anatolia, and we've got them. Cool, cool, cool. Internationals, everyone loves them. Put one there. And I'm going to put one across from the Dodecanese in case the Allies manage to take it. I would rather them not be funneling troops into my borders. It would be nice. There. If it'll load. There we are. And looks like we're finally getting research done. Speaking of which, there's the Munich Agreement. Sudetenland is gone. Okay, very good. In 3 days, and we're going to get our mechanical computer. Actually, it's not even mechanical computer, it's computing machine. Alan Turing would be proud if he were Greek. Let's start working on encryption. Now with slightly sped up research, we're in a good shape here. We're still down 2,000 guns, no big surprise. That's just how it goes. You either got guns or you don't. And we don't. But I'm looking at our coastal defense forces, and I'm thinking that's pretty good. You want to have a bunch of redundant units sitting around, and we do. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. We're going to have 10 more we can throw in. Of course, we're going to have to deploy them as we advance. We've got a bunch more proper divisions coming out, but they're going to be a while. You. We'll set a generic attack plan, which again, we will ourselves alter. I think it's probably time we relocate the Air Force. Indeed, it might be time that we actually invest in the Air Force a little bit. We've got the need to construct things. I would like to increase the amount of resources we're digging out of the ground in the places that are giving us steel. So we're gonna do that. Shouldn't take too long. And I'm thinking we're probably producing more guns than we're gonna need. We're just about done our massive expansion. We probably don't need that many support equipment. We can afford to build some aircraft, he says, suddenly realizing it's going to be very expensive. But let's go a little bit crazy to get him off the ground. Ha ha ha. We're going to do a little bit of juggling around with our resources. And it looks like if we want rubber, we're going to have to go through the Allies. Unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. Oh well. At least we'll have some fighters. Still researching more of them. And it'd be nice to be able to talk to each other on radio. Got any decision to take? Yeah, promises of peace. I don't think so. I don't bloody think so. Got Italy doing virtually nothing. France up to not a whole lot. Neither Britain. The Czechoslovakian event chain is continuing. And it looks like we got almost all the rest of our garrison out. Give me that last one. Ah, and they did. Okay. So these are going to be the last of the garrison units we're going to get for probably a good long time. So I'm going to start putting them in places where I think we might get an allied attack. As always, counter-attacking forces. That's the name of the game. I think I'm going to take one and put him in Crete. We could always use another. Start with that. We'll take you. Stick you on Crete. And I think we'll keep you over here. And I think I'm happy with those dispositions. We're at 7.8. So again, we're still not even at the maximum manpower that we can have right now. Still unlimited conscription. Oh, wait a whole minute. It's a momentous day. The boat's out. Boati Mick Boat Face. Perfect. We've done it. The battleship is out. And we're not going to be building any more of those. At least not for now. I would like to construct a couple of screening vessels. That would be my ideal. We have one already, so we're going to try to make 3 in a row. They should be done within about a year. Let's unpause that. It feels good to have a navy that's not a joke anymore. Or at least mostly not a joke. We do have a battleship now, so really, I think we're going to rebase it to Istanbul. Because now the only navy in the Black Sea that can fight us is the Soviet one. And if I remember correctly, they've got about a battleship and maybe half a dozen cruisers. So very soon we might be able to fight them on the sea if we wished. Of course, we have no garrison on their border, so that's a problem. Ooh, our fighters are coming out. So let's just Put 10 there and we'll combine them. God damn it, it took the name away. Alright, I'll redo the name when we're up to half a decent size for it. You have my word. I think we might have to build some divisions for the Soviet border, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6? Yeah, looks like it's connected. 6. So we're gonna take some basic infantry divisions. I don't necessarily want to do it, but it has to be done. We need to shield ourselves against the Soviet attack. 2nd of November. We've got 9th of February. And we've got some radio. That's good news. I like radio. We'll go into decryption. It would be nice having a decryptional advantage over the Yugoslavs. That would be okay with me. Ooh. They're guaranteeing my independence. Isn't that sweet? Well, you can guarantee my independence. Oh my god, 735 days. Absolutely not. We'll wait. We will wait. Might be about time to go free trade. Yes, it is. Now we have to deal with some shortages. Well, we can get around that. Again, the Soviet Union. Great source of supplies for us. Lost a couple of civilian factories to that trade, but it's still fine, and there we go. Finally, Greek research can begin in earnest. Gotta massively expand. Now for this we need more than 50 factories. We've almost got it. I'm not too worried. You could build more civilian factories, but I think it may be time to go ahead and make the army just a little bit better. Yeah. More doctrines. Hopefully we'll have research finishing at about that time. Yeah, it looks like fighter is going to be roughly concurrent with that. No, 70 days. What am I talking about? We'll just deal. Looks like we got more aircraft. Yeah, we're making a good many right about now. Look at that. I think that at about the time of the new year, say 1st of January, however many fighter aircraft we have at that point, that's how many are going to be in this first fighter unit. Low manpower. Again, not really. We don't really have low manpower. We're just not quite there yet. Looks like we are going to have our new divisions ready. So I have to absorb, what is that, 8? Yeah, 8. Which means I need 16 available in this slot, which means that I'm going to detach some of our units. Maybe. Just pause and think about that. Nah. We got some relatively veteran regular infantry divisions. I think I would rather just upgrade them. There you go. They've lost some veterancy, but that's fine. So we're going to take 3 more of these, and the rest we're going to put into a reserve. Or just use them. Marcos. You're going to end up in combat, and it's going to be lovely. I trust Marcos. There we go, encryption's done. We need a little bit more industry research. Don't want to fall behind. Boats coming along nicely. We're still maintaining half-decent stockpiles. Except, of course, of guns. We never have enough guns. That's just a basic reality, I think, of this campaign, is we never have enough guns. That is a strong Yugoslav force. They even have, well, a very modest amount of tanks. They also do have some artillery, though. That's awkward. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's awkward. Where do I want to attack them, then? It's all mountain. All mountain all the time. I think what I'm going to try to do is attack this province here. It's plenty dug in, and that sucks. But it's got some combat width to it. And I'd rather attack it of two provinces. There's our next fighter. Now we can switch over production to our new fighters. And pay out the nose for our aluminium. I don't think I want to go up to fighter level 3 yet. But I do want to produce a new kind of gun. That sounds nice. Looks like Yugoslavia is claiming Bulgaria. Excellent. What a weird game. We're at December 23rd. I don't expect too many more aircraft coming out. They're just upgrading at this point. Happy to see them try. And our divisions are out. So, we'll take all but one of you, give you directly to Marcos, and then you guys are going to be your own little group. We're going to stick you here. Alrighty, and you can be attached to the field marshal, not the furled marshal. There we go. 29th. Wait a couple more days and then we'll make the big air group. We're still on track for 9th of February? Yes, we are. And I absolutely am not going to forget it this time, like a big fool. Alrighty, 1st of January. Let's combine all the fighters. We're going to rename them. Again. First, Lycos Wing this time. Seems appropriate. 63 aircraft. That's what we've got for this invasion. And I think now seems a reasonable time to sign off. I will catch you in the next episode where hopefully we will beat Yugoslavia. See you then.